Hola, mis bebés. I really had to do it. Because it's my favorite thing to say to people since your song came out.
Yeah, I know. I've got lots of friends, and they're not even ironic. And this is what scares me. That they're telling me now, when somebody's calling me, I always answer with "Hola." Hola mi bebé, because everybody like last year was the Hola mi bebé year for lots of people. I saw them. For example, yesterday I was at the semifinals of Benidorm Fest, and a girl showed to me that she has it as a ringtone, you know.
Really?
And she was like, "Can I take a photo with you? Can I take?" Yeah. And she was like, "Please, Maria," her friend, call me. And I was like, "Hola mi bebé." I was like, come on. Yeah, it's super. What happened for me last year was really amazing.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my mother's name is Belen, so I always go like "Hola mi bebelen."
Hola mi bebé, qué guay. You can do it with everything.
Yes.
We realize that especially the melody, you can do it like a friend of mine sang for my birthday in Romanian. How do you sing La Munte? Oh no, happy birthday, happy birthday, and then happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. You know, I was like, come on, just stop.
You created a monster.
Yeah, but it's really fun, and it benefits me. So you know,
It benefits you.
How
The money is arriving.
How Cardi B said, yeah, it benefits me. It's super nice. Yeah.
But you have had an incredible year. But let's go back to Eurovision finishes.
Yeah.
You wake up and there's no Eurovision anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? What goes through your mind?
Like last year, where I arrived in Bucharest, it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday, and I sat at home for like 1 hour, but the rush and the adrenaline couldn't let me go. So I went straight to the studio, and I wrote a song because I was so inspired and everything. And I wrote that song that I released with Andromache, you know.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I wrote the song, and I called her, and I was like, oh my God, I got something, because I was like, I started writing not thinking about doing the song with her, but I found some that Greek instrument, and I was like, oh my God, that's Andromache. Yeah, and I just continued working because I was doing music, and all the summer I had like next weekend I was in Madrid performing. And all the summer I was like performing all over Europe where the prides and oh my God, it was crazy. Yeah, I had an amazing summer traveling all over Europe. And then I started the television project, a TV show in Romania called Te Cunosc de Undeva. It's the Romanian version of Tu Cara Me Suena.
Yes.
And where you're like dressing up as a singer and you have to sing their songs and everything. And yeah, it was super nice. I shot that for like 4 months. It was super big, and I worked a lot for it. And I even won the competition.
I know. And you had also another singer with you.
Yeah, we're doing it in pairs. They're doing they changed a bit the format of the show, and we're doing it in pairs with Emilian, another Romanian song, and it was super nice.
How long did it take to put on all of the costumes?
Oh my God, trust me. I remember when they were telling us the artist, I was like, please do not be bold. Yeah, because the wigs and everything, it was amazing. But when we were supposed to get bold, they were like putting all our hair in a, I don't know.
Like a cap compressing your hair.
Yeah, something like this, sitting like this for 1 hour, blah blah, and then with some glue they were sticking our hair, and I was like, no, I hate it because it was so long. The process was like 4 hours or something to put on that bald thing, and at home in the shower, scratching my head to take off that glue and everything. It was insane. But we were having lots of fun, and
Is it comfortable to sing like that with like all of the props? Like
no, you're sweating like hell. Imagine that. I mean, all the lights and everything, and you're covered in. Yeah, it isn't. But when you're on the stage and performing for the people or for the audience, you forget about everything. It's super nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now you've told me that you're working on some new projects.
Yeah. This is part of my new look. You know, like I'm not how to say, I'm college influenced, like telenovelas, like Rebeldes.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm
Elite now.
Elite, because I like to think in concepts, and I was like, what should I do this year? I want to do something like inspired by what I did in the past, because I'm doing like Latino house now and this kind of Mediterranean influenced music, and now I'm writing on a new album. I'm super excited. I'm always like at home. With my sister and my boyfriend, I'm always like, oh my god, listen to this song. I'm always super excited, and I'm writing this album, and the nice thing about it is that the Spanish people, they received me so nice here, and I was like, I should write a whole album in Spanish, and I'm doing it now because I'm taking classes, Spanish classes, twice a week, and I'm coming super often in Spain, and I'm doing this album in Spanish. I cannot do it. And tonight I'm going to perform some. I'm going to sing some ideas from the album. They're like super drafts, and without a master, without everything. I just called my team and I was like, I want to do this. I want to see how people are receiving it and how they're feeling on my music. And they're like, you know that we can sue you. Like, I don't care. If you want to steal my money, I don't care. I just want to. No, I'm kidding. But they told me you have to do like the legal part and blah blah. And I called everybody that I worked with on the songs. Can I do that because I want to do some teasing of the album? Yeah, and this is the funny story because I'm always taking these decisions. Yeah, and the album is going to be called Fiesta 23. Yeah, Fiesta 23, because it's like super party songs and breakup songs, then partying songs, that kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care about you anymore. This kind of.
We need more.
Yeah.
Like
Give me some shots. Yeah, this is the vibe of the album. Yeah, it's super nice, and I was super inspired last year by the parties and. Prides, and it was amazing, and I cannot wait to release this album in April.
In April, guys, write that down.
Yeah. Urs Andrei, Fiesta 23. 23 is in Romanian. Fiesta 23.
Yes. But we haven't said why we are here. We're in Benidorm, guys.
We're in Benidorm, yeah.
And you're going to perform tonight.
Yes.
In the plaza.
Plaza Triangular.
Yes.
Sí, Plaza Triangular, aquí en Benidorm, where everything started with the Llámame craziness last year, because the first video that I saw last year was here in Plaza. This is so crazy how the things are happening. How many time do we have? Okay, so story time. This is so.
Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea.
This is so crazy what is happening, because last year where the craziness started with with the Llámame song started from here, from Plaza Triangular. That was the first video when I saw everybody singing along, and partying, before the Eurovision. And there are some things that are telling me that you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing. Because, for example, I was in Madrid with my colleague Cosmin here. He's going everywhere with me. Hello, Cosmin. And we had this huge concert in the center of Madrid, and I told him he used to work for Ina, the Romanian singer.
Yes.
Yeah, and I used to work for her as well as a creative and blah blah. And she took me in Madrid like 5 years ago. It was 8 years ago. Yeah, 8 years ago, and. But it was 7 years ago last. We were in this square, I don't know, in Madrid, and I realized that I was telling to Cosmin all of my plans. I want to do this thing with my music, when we were with Ina in Madrid,
Yeah.
And I realized that I was telling him that in the same spot where we were right there, like.
Ooh.
In that park, this is like
I got it under this.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god! And now I'm here in Madrid, and Madrid was my first concert ever, with after the Eurovision, and this is crazy, and everything that's it's like signs from the universe that you're doing it right. Yeah. You know what I say? Yeah, super nice what is happening, and I'm super fortunate, and yeah.
And do you know how long your album is going to be? How many tracks is that?
I still don't know. I've got until now I've got like 15 I've got dozens of songs, but now I got like 15 that I'm more than sure that they're going to be on the album. But I'm still writing. I'm like the writing process is going to end at the end of February, because on March I have to work on the show and everything, and I'm going to release it in April. Yeah, I got the timetable in my mind, and I'm super, how to say, control freak with, I just called my team from Romania, the Global Records team. I called them, we gotta do a meeting. And they were like, what are you doing? I gotta tell you my plan. And I was like with the PowerPoint presentation, like a nerd, like a total nerd, because I'm a nerd. Because I'm a nerd, isn't it? Yeah. Last night I was working on a mix on the visuals. I love to do what I do. So I was doing the presentation. Okay, so now the timetable with the writing session is going to end at February. Then we're doing this, then marketing, then Then we're calling that guy. Then we're calling that. Yeah.
Sounds like quite easy to work with you because you're very organized. Do you meet the deadlines though?
I'm not that organized, but I dream in an organized way. I don't know how,
Yeah.
I'm not organized. Where my room right now in this hotel, it's a mess. It's a total mess. It's like a storm was there. I'm always searching for things and I get angry. Where did I put that? Yeah, I'm not that organized, but when it comes to my work, I'm super organized. I don't know how this functions, but I'm a mess.
Because I think you need to let the chaos go out.
Yeah.
Like the manifestation has to come out.
Yeah, and I get
somewhere.
inspired by the chaos, In my chaos, I function well. So do not mess with my chaos.
Don't tide it through.
Yeah.
But we're here in Benidorm under the framework of Benidorm Fest.
Yeah.
You were yesterday in the semi-final?
Yeah, I was in the public. It was amazing. Such a huge production.
Yes.
I mean, we saw the stage and there were like 30 something, maybe 40 guys on the stage, like moving everything, and they were creating this huge stuff on the stage in like 30 seconds. And I was like, what is happening here is like, it's super huge what is happening, and the competition is really tough. And I'm like, I was talking with Maria, Maria from TVE, and I was like, good luck, with choosing the act.
Hard.
It's super hard because they're like super nice acts, and I'm so glad that Spain is like showing off its talent, because it's full of culture and everything, and I'm super inspired by what is happening here, and I feel like I'm somehow adopted, by them, because I'm hi, how are you? ¿Qué tal? See,
You're definitely one of my family members now.
oh my God, thank you.
Everyone in my family knows about
Can I
you.
steal from your plate, because this is what family members do? No, yeah, and what I do with my sister, we're stealing our socks.
Yes, I also do that with my sister.
Yeah. I get so angry. I'm so pissed off. And Annie, where are my white socks?
The socks disappear always, like.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a mystery.
Yeah, but reeling back to Benidorm Fest, because we can't keep talking about socks
Yeah.
so much.
Oh my God.
Do you have a favorite song from the whole selection, or maybe if you don't want to choose one, which one is the song that thinks it would represent you the most, or you would feel more a connection to?
Like from Benidorm
Fest, yes.
From Benidorm Fest. I know. I really loved Agony. Agony.
Yeah, Agony.
How to say? Act. I loved it. Blanca Paloma. Oh my God, so nice. And even Vico.
Yes.
Vico, super nice, and the song is super catchy, and everybody in the audience was ah! Yeah. They're super nice songs, and I love the song that I would always listen to it, and I put it in my Spotify playlist from Alice Wonder.
Oh yes.
I love that song. I mean, when I first listened to the songs, like 3 weeks ago, and I listened to this one, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. But it's like not everybody gets it, because like super niched maybe, but it's totally my type of music that I would listen to it and I would play it on repeat. Yeah, it's super nice.
Nice. And maybe not from Benidorm Fest, but would you have a dream collaboration for your new record?
A dream collaboration.
Beyonce.
Yeah. Now I'm talking with Ronella. We're sitting now because we're planning for months to do something together. But we're like everybody's doing his stuff, and we're like, let me show you the song. Let me show you the song. And we really want to do a featuring together. I don't know if my dream is like to, I don't know, with Rosalía maybe, or yeah, I love Rosalía. Maybe.
You're really on the right track, so you never know.
Yeah. Step by step, I'm like super excited. Or I don't know. I've got some plans, but I cannot tell you because I'm afraid that when you do you get that thing that you're afraid to talk about your plans because you're afraid that this is
you like jinx it or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
But Rosalía still call me. Llámame.
What is like the biggest surprise Llámame has given to you? Because that's so far up to date like your biggest hit.
The biggest surprise, I don't know, was the life change that it gave to me because there are like so many things that happened to me after the Eurovision. Yeah, everything that happened after is super nice, and everybody's like asking me, "Can you listen to this song anymore?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my baby," and it changed my life, and I wrote it, so it's super nice. Yeah.
Yes. Well, do you have anything else you want to tell us? Any other exclusive, or you're fine with everything so far?
I don't know. I'm so transparent, as you can see. I'm always telling like everything. I cannot wait to release this album, and I cannot wait to promote it because I'm working on I'll be working on a show that now I'm like on this creative part. Sorry, I was supposed to wake up right now.
Siesta. You're embracing the Mediterranean culture.
Now I'm working on the creative, and I cannot wait to promote the album because I'm planning this show with dancers, and I want to do like a small tour around Europe. I cannot wait. Yeah.
I can't wait because I'm gonna buy tickets to that tour, and I'm gonna see you tonight. And I'm a big fan, and I've listened to all of your catalog.
Yeah.
And I really like it. I love how you always incorporate ethnic Mediterranean sound or something cultural sound. It's not like mainstream pop.
Yeah, I love it because this is how I am I'm like, I like to think about me that I'm modern, with this ancestry oriented, part, because I'm always like reading about history, about my family's history, about what I would like to do, and I'm super influenced by the South, and I love the sun. I love, the music inspired by the sun,
So we expect a lot of choreography also in your new record, and
I mean, everything is going to be choreographed, so lots of dance, and I cannot wait.
Neither can I. So guys, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget that Urs album is coming out in April.
Yeah.
Fiesta 23?
Yeah.
Fiesta 23.
Fiesta 23.
And Llámame.
Llámame.
Ciao.